let's talk about the next person on the list here. And I kind of want to sort of attempt to address a question that was asked about this player, but let's talk about Deandre Ayton.
The Phoenix Suns select Deandre Ayton.
Deandre Ayton, 19 points in 29 minutes, 7 for 7 from the free throw line. That doesn't happen very often. I hope that kind of motivated Deandre Ayton to get to the line more. Had 11 boards, had 1 block, 1 assist, 1 steal. So somebody in the chat had asked, is Ayton intentionally soft on the glass to avoid foul trouble? I've always kind of been a critic of the Suns rebounding in general, despite what the stats say. And I've been a critic of Deandre Ayton's rebounding, despite what his rebounding numbers are, which usually are good. I mean, he's a double-double machine. So I don't know if I'm answering Caesar's question here. But could he be a better rebounder? Could he be a better, could he box out much better? Could he be more physical on the glass? Absolutely. There are countless games where it'll be like a key possession, it'll be a key miss, and you'll hear somebody, probably Chris Paul, say, "Get up, DA," or "Get up." And like Deandre Ayton jumps up and grabs that damn ball. It seems like when the moments are serious and the possessions, like whenever it's coming down to the wire, that's when we see Deandre Ayton get super aggressive on the rebounds. But if Deandre Ayton had that fire and, I don't want to say athleticism, but just that fire and that aggressiveness to rebound like a Josh Okogie and Torrey Craig, who, by the way, we're going to talk about Torrey Craig later. I think Ayton's rebounding numbers would be even better. But is he a good rebounder? Yes. Do I believe he's a top 10 center in this league? Yes, I do. But even the great Al McCoy, who we're going to talk about later, kind of referenced like how, he's still a young player. He didn't play much center in Arizona and hasn't been playing basketball very long. But like when he's locked in, when he's focused, he's one of the best bigs in the league. We're going to need Deandre Ayton to be the best Deandre Ayton that he can be in the playoffs. Because I'm willing to argue that if Ayton didn't have the performance that he had throughout the 2021 playoffs that led us to the finals, who knows if we even get to the finals? He was arguably our best player throughout that finals run until the finals. You know what I mean? So we're going to need the best version of Deandre Ayton. And I hope Ayton getting to the free throw line 7 times tonight inspires them. He definitely needs to work on his hands. I will say that. And I think the Suns as a team need to gang rebound more. Because again, despite what the numbers say, I don't believe we're really that good of a rebounding team. That's just my personal opinion. I'm a big critic about that. Not saying I could do it any better, but I just think we're not that good at rebounding. So hopefully that answers the question. But I thought Deandre Ayton was fine tonight. He just does Deandre Ayton things. And guys, I know there's a lot of DA haters and a lot of DA critics out there, but I will say this. We really do look completely different as a team, or probably worse, without Deandre Ayton. I know that there's some people that want Ayton traded and blah, 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 and Ayton sucks at this, Ayton this, Ayton that, blah, blah, blah. I've heard it all. We are a completely different team without DA on the court. But at the same time, these standards need to be held extremely high for Deandre Ayton, especially with a Hall of Famer, one of the greatest players ever, Kevin Durant, on your team. I mean, like, I hope KD is pushing DA in practice, every single practice. You know what I mean? And I hope that Deandre Ayton is learning from Kevin Durant, just like he's learned from Chris Paul, just like he's learned from Booker, et cetera, et cetera. I hope KD is pushing him, man. That's my Deandre Ayton rant. Just wanted to get it out there. But somebody who I think was the player of the game, in my personal opinion, was Torrey freaking Craig. Did you guys see Torrey Craig tonight? Holy cow, man. 25 minutes tonight. He had 15 points, 10 rebounds, 4 of them offensive, by the way, 3 assists. And it was just the hustle and the defense and the rebounding and the putbacks. And I cannot repeat this word enough with Torrey Craig, the hustle and just the effort. Like there was that one play where I think somebody missed and he like hustled back to get it. It almost went out of bounds and he just drove in, flew up in the air and drew the and one and scored. And then like, as I mentioned, like, I think like Busy had the, I think it was earlier. I don't know. It was just so many great Torrey Craig finishes tonight. And I say finishes like seriously, because like I feel like a lot of his points came off finishes or putbacks or offensive rebounds. He was great tonight. If we can get that Torrey Craig off of the bench in the playoffs, holy cow, you guys, we are going to be a tough team to beat. I was talking with my good friends over at the Suns Jam Session podcast about this. We had a great segment about who is the Phoenix Suns' 5th starter going forward. And I think it's, I believe it's probably Josh Okogie. I mean, he started tonight, probably not going anywhere for a while. And again, if this Torrey Craig can come off of the bench as the 6th, 7th man and do what he was doing tonight, holy cow, you guys. That is just another weapon that the Suns have in their arsenal. Because as we saw, Craig can get you a few points. He can get you some big rebounds, big blocks, big putbacks, big energy. Sometimes players just thrive off of hustle and momentum, like a Josh Okogie, for example. Because, yeah, he's not great on offense, but his defense, his offensive rebounds are just huge for the Suns team. So, in my opinion, Torrey Craig's the player of the game. Let me know what you guys think. You guys tell me. Torrey Craig the player of the game tonight because he was fantastic.